Invitational presented by Nike. There's Michael Peck, head coach of Findlay Prep just outside Vegas. He recruits not the Vegas area, but the entire world. Godwin Okonjo from Nigeria, Africa. 2 players from Puerto Rico, Carlos Lopez and Rashawn Suarez. Tristan Thompson, along with the star guard Corey Joseph, are from Toronto, Canada. So a bit more about that program. Founded in 1991. The basketball program has only been playing for a couple years now. And as we told you, Coach Peck has only lost 1 game in the past 2 years. Pretty impressive. As promised, we're joined by Caron Butler, former UConn star, now with the Washington Wizards. First question about your high school experience in Wisconsin growing up. Caron, how do you best describe that?
It was great. You know, I had the opportunity to play against some of the best players in the state at the time. You know, Jeff Swartz, Sam Oakey, some of those guys, and it was a great experience.
Caron, play high school, you're a superstar. Go to Connecticut, you're a star. You've made it to the NBA. You lived the dream. What advice would you give to a young player today who's trying to work on his game and get better and make the dream?
I mean, in high school basketball, you know, it's always coming down to individual talent and, you know, just being exceptional athletically. But, you know, when you go to the next level, you got to work on, you know, skills of your game, you know, developing as a player and learning how to play off guys because, you know, everybody on the college level was a man in high school.
That's great. Thank you. Joined by Washington Wizards starter Caron Butler in the paint. Gallen will have a couple free throws. So, Caron, you sponsored a high school tournament, the Caron Butler Classic, the last 2 years. Why do you feel it's important to be involved in high school basketball?
I mean, you know, I try to give back, you know, as much as possible, you know, especially in the community that I'm in and, you know, just trying to, you know, develop players, you know, and try to teach them the game of basketball. You know, some of the things that I wish was, you know, given to me and available to me when I was growing up.
From going from college, Big East, to the pros, what was the biggest adjustment for you, whether it be on or off the court?
The biggest adjustment, I mean, on the basketball court, it wasn't a huge adjustment because the Big East is so powerful. You know,
they're out of the Final Four now.
I know. Shout out
I had
to
to bring that up, big boy. You know that.
Yeah, definitely. But, you know, the Big East is unbelievable, and it's a great league, you know, just like the ACC to be a part of. And I think they prepare pros, you know, and, you know, I think the biggest difference, you know, is just lifestyle. You know, your lifestyle change in a flash of an eye. So, you know, you got to be real humble and you got to, you know, have a good circle around you.
That's great advice.
Sweet move to the hoop by Tristan Thompson. Caron, this kid's only a junior from Toronto, a verbal commit to Texas. When did you make your verbal commitment to UConn?
I made my verbal commitment my senior year, you know, just right before the summer had started. And, you know, I was anxious to get on the campus and stores and, you know, begin my training.
Joined by Caron Butler, former UConn star. Momo Jones a miss, tip not there. Joseph the rebound. How do you best describe last night, watching the doubleheader, a couple Big East teams, including your alma mater, going down?
That was tough. You know, that was tough. You know, at halftime, we had a game ourselves last night against the Miami Heat. And, you know, at halftime, I saw the score and saw that we had lost, and it was a devastating blow. But, you know, I was really proud of those guys because I think they really did a great job after losing Dyson out there. They still had a great season, and guys really stepped up in a major way.
Yeah, Jerome Dyson getting hurt for the end of the regular season.
Oh, he's a
tip ahead to watch out for this one. Avery Bradley will miss it. Too strong with his future teammate in Texas. Tristan Thompson with a follow flush.
That's why you always follow fast breaks because you never know what's going to happen.
You may be able to get in coaching when you're done. That was a coaching cliche right there.
So, Caron, what's your top advice for these kids out here getting themselves set for college, especially seniors?
I mean, just continue to work on your skill level. I mean, you look at some of the best players in the game, Kobe Bryant, guys like that, you know, and every season, you know, the off-season regimen is to continue to improve their skill level, and that's something that I always do, and, you know, that's something that you have to continue to do, just to continue to get better at the skill level.
You made another great point about playing off the ball. Too many guys want to play with the ball in their hands. You got to learn how to play with 4 other guys. Well, how did you make that adjustment, and when did you make that adjustment, learning how to play with the rest of the team?
I mean, I learned as soon as I came to UConn that, like I said before, you know, every guy respectively was the guy on their team, and you got to learn how to share the ball, get the ball to the other side of the court, and, you know, movement is everything in college basketball. So, you know, I really understood the game and learned it, you know, under Coach Calhoun, how to be professional on and off the court, and it really helped me.
So looking ahead, These kids, some of them will be in the NBA down the road. Maybe a couple from our tournament here.
Yeah, definitely.
Your career is over. What do you want to be remembered for?
I mean, my legacy, I always want to be a guy that really transcended the game, that really helped kids, off the court. From a basketball standpoint, I know that'll take care of itself, but, I just want to be a guy that really, taught the game and helped kids off the court.
Karan's a alum of UConn. The women Huskies, Gino Auriemma's team taking on Stanford. The last time Karan Huskies lost a game was to Stanford last year in the Final Four. Other game, Angel Vicatri, great player for Louisville, is in the national semifinals as well. It's all coming up on ESPN tonight, 7 Eastern. The March to the Arch complete in St. Louis. Should be fun to watch.
That's the UConn Invitational. The perfect season.
They're trying for a 4th perfect season title in school history. Not bad for Gino, huh? That's amazing. Well, you know about that tradition.
When they call it your name on the Invitational, you better win it.
Brian Allen bound for West Virginia. Great 6-man throw kill. Final 15 seconds in the quarter. 4 8-minute quarters, high school hoops. Gonna clear out for Momo here. He might play UConn. Karan, one of his final 3 choices, pulls up for a 3. Got it! Got it!
I like that. We definitely can use that right there.
Him and Kimber Walker.
I like the understanding of the big fella, getting the ball to the guard and giving him the opportunity to really, just ISO at the top of the key.